Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you returning for another message from Spirit. Now, this is going to be a Spirit-led message for the week of May 23rd through the 30th. So Spirit, what do you have for the sign of Gemini? What's going on with Gemini right now? And what advice would you have for them? And I appreciate your likes, your shares, and your comments, Gemini. It lets me know that I am on the right path. Perhaps I am resonating with your situation. And yeah, appreciate you. Okay, let's see. I was about to say, I think it's time for a new deck, but that's the first time I've said this, even though I always struggle to pick up like the last remaining cards on the table. So maybe Gemini, you're in the energy of thinking that purchasing something will kind of give you a new reboot or fresh reboot rather. So let's see if that is pertinent to the reading. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? Justice flew right on out in the upright. We'll say it's not sideways, it's more upright than sideways, so we'll go with that. It's for Gemini. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? All right, that looks like plenty. All right, you got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so that's awesome energy. And I did talk about purchasing, so definitely putting you in that energy to where you can go ahead and do things for yourself financially, and could be material wealth, it could be abundance, prosperity. It looks like it is here for you, Gemini. And so let's talk about the Justice. Then there's the Hanged Man in the reverse, so your mind is made up. And then I had these series of cards, and they kind of fell on the side and kind of tilted this way, so I'm going to interpret them as such. And let's get down to it. I'm gonna grab some clarifiers while I meditate on this energy, Gemini, so I might get quiet for a second. Spirit, please clarify the cards for Gemini on the table. I just heard failure is not an option, is what I heard. So are you going to make the best of something, Gemini, of what you already have? If this is like work related, relationship related, just in a general sense, making something work. So the occupation card flew out while I was speaking on that. So definitely, you know, whatever your career is, what you've been doing for some time, if you felt like it hasn't been working out for you, things haven't been fair on the workplace, I feel like you're kind of sticking with, you know, what you got. So a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, is an old saying. Meaning if you already have it, why would you drop that, something that's secure, for two other things that you have to go catch, and it's two at that. So you going from 1 to 2, basically from 1 to 0, because if you don't catch them, that's what you're going to have. All right, you have the main female at the bottom of the deck, so possibly this could be surrounding a female in your life, or you know, that feminine energy in your life that you've been trying to, I feel like, balance. I feel like there's been some sort of balancing game here, and she's probably been like the root of the equation of it all. You know, if it's the job, it's the money, it's the should I stay, should I go sort of thing, is what I'm feeling. All right, let me see if there's a channeled message for you, Gemini. Let's go. Or another one. Let's see. what's happening. Yeah, so you decided to stay in a situation is what I'm grabbing here. But I need to know what's important from this, since that's like the obvious. Yeah, so it's cheaper to keep her. You know, all of those little sayings of, you know, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, cheaper to keep her. You're just realizing that you're going to do a lot more damage, even though this is not the best situation that you imagine yourself being in. You're now figuring out or coming to terms with it's best to stay. So I'm recalling your last reading, Gemini, from last week, to where, you know, there was some foul things that had taken place outside of like a marriage situation, or a situationship, someone you're, you know, with long term. And sorry for the camera shake, and possibly you stepping out on this person. So with the main female, that's why I'm in that mindset of it's cheaper to keep her. You know, I already have, you know, a good thing. Everything looks good, appears to look good. It's, you know, even though it's not good enough, it's still working for me. Like there is some sort of benefit for you, Gemini. And I feel that you're going to stick it out here. You don't want to face justice, because I can't forget that the justice is here. It's the first card that flew out. So possibly that could be the underlying part of it. You know, if you were to, you know, walk away from the job, you're going to lose, you know, whatever that is, benefits, you know, just the position, just the respect that you did have, you know, just the love, the relationships you've built, the friends, all that. You know, the justice would be that you would have to say goodbye to a lot of different things that you've amassed while you've been there. And if it is a relationship, a marriage, long-term commitment, then you're looking at, you know, if we are married, then she's going to get half. Excuse me. Or if you're not married, then, you know, if there's children involved, then you kind of have to split custody and go through that and put the child through that. Excuse me. And if it's neither of those, then whatever the situation is for you, you know, possibly you have freedom to do what you want to do. But if you were to walk away from whatever these things are, then you would lose that freedom that you have, is how I interpret this, Gemini. Let me see if there's a card of advice from the Spellcasting Oracle. And this is a general message. Does not have to apply to everyone. So please keep that in mind. That should go without saying, but, you know, I feel like if I am being moved to mention it, then there's a reason for that. All right, what do you have for Gemini, Spirit? So yeah, your worst is behind you, Gemini, is also something I'm grabbing. So there's the card of the hour, freedom. So, and then you have blessings on the bottom. So yeah, being freed from whatever karmic situation in the past. You know, maybe you're going to pay more attention to, you know, this main female here, the one who kind of felt neglected or left out and was giving you a hard time about it. And if it's not a female, then just feminine energy, just someone in their feels, possibly, of how you were treating them, neglecting them, or whatever have you. So, you know, the freedom card here is, yeah, you see this lockdown, this situation, as freedom for yourself.